Today's focus is about navigating through a crisis. Step number one, you have to take a deep breath and assess the situation. I've never seen anyone benefit from panicking, but I have seen many people bounce back by analyzing the situation and focusing on the things that are within their control, rather than being distracted by the things that are outside of their control. And the best place to start is by putting together a short-term plan that will hold you over during this crisis and keep you moving forward towards your long-term goals. In order to be successful during a crisis, you have to prioritize wisely. Allow me to give you an analogy in order to make my point. Let's say that your rent and your lights are both due, but you don't have enough money to pay for both, and you have to choose between one or the other. Which bill would you pay? Of course, you would pay the rent, because having electricity is dependent on having shelter. In other words, what I'm saying is this: not every decision, activity, or purchase is equally important. Make a list of what needs immediate attention versus what can wait. The next thing we must do is call in reinforcements. Find and use campus resources, whether it be counseling, financial aid, financial assistance, tutoring, student groups, whatever you need. Find it and use it. Be active, be proactive. You don't have to do this alone. Reach out to mentors, friends, family, or other student organizations. Talking it out and getting support makes everything feel more manageable. The alternative is what I call failure by silence. Just about every situation can be managed if the student reaches out for help at the beginning of the crisis rather than the end of the crisis. And during a crisis, pride is not what is needed. Resources and support is what's needed. And it's not always the smartest students that make it to graduation. Many times, it's the best communicators. Therefore, I highly encourage you to communicate with your professors and your employers. Most of the time, they are way more understanding than what you would think they would be if you would simply communicate. Lastly, be prepared to function under pressure. Freezing up during a crisis and waiting for things to smooth out without pushing forward is a fatal mistake. Taking action and responsibility is the quickest way to end a crisis, because a crisis does not mean failure. It's just a challenge that you must overcome by staying informed, staying organized, getting your priorities lined up, and leaning on your support systems. And in the end, you'll come out stronger on the other side.